You gotta try to practice your techniques and your moves so well that, oh, my moves are gonna work for me every time. Yeah, maybe when you're young and you're fast and you got a lot of speed and youth on your side. What happens to you when you slow down in age and your reflexes slow down? Pastor David got another video for you. Hey, pay attention. Got another video for you today. Guys, pay attention. Stop. Okay, focus. Pay attention. Now, today's video is going to be on something that you could count on. It is important for you to understand. If I have to use an edge weapon in the street, and this is training purposes only. This is for training purposes only, for your own confidence, for your own awareness, so you know what you're doing. I need something outside. If my life is on the line, if it's life and death, that I could count on. One move. I don't have a chance to do 500 techniques. One. Which one would that be? I need to know a technique that will work for me 10 out of 10 times. Maybe if I'm coming across somebody super special, 9 out of 10 times. But I have to be certain in my mind I can count on this. This is that technique. Kenny, come on in here. It's called the bounce, but not just any bounce. Going from 3 to 1. Going from 3 to 1. I would always normally say go from 1 to 3 because that's what people expect. And that'll work for you. But when you have to have more skill going from 1 to 3 than you do from 3 to 1. 3 to 1, you got to have less skill. But you got to put more time into working 3 to 1. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know 3, I don't know 1, I don't know 6, I don't know 7, I don't know any of it. That's why you got to pay attention. I'm going to show it to you right now. Edge weapon. This is a foam knife. Always practice with a sponge foam knife. Practice the move with a foam sponge baton. Motion causes motion. If I swing this foam baton towards his ribs, he's going to have to either jump out the way, right? So come here. Get in front of me, please. Just jump out the way. Jump out the way. That's a choice. Now, if the man has a barrier behind him, a wall, a roll-down gate, something that he cannot jump backwards, he has very few options. He has to block this. He could block it this way, or he could throw his arm straight down and block it, or he can try his best to trap it, to try to reach around and go over it and lock it in. I showed you this on many occasions. But if he doesn't see the weapon, it's concealed. This he sees. But an edge weapon, the edge weapon is concealed. And I may come up to him like this. So now if I did this, he's got to quickly move to do something to try to block that weapon. Okay? Now, because of motion. All I want, you see, this is one of the things you guys got to understand. You got to try to practice your techniques and your moves so well that, oh, my moves are going to work for me every time. Yeah, maybe when you're young and you're fast and you got a lot of speed and youth on your side. What happens to you when you slow down in age and your reflexes slow down? Then your technique is not so good anymore. But you may not count on it the same way because you're not certain that you have that same type of reaction time or speed that you used to have. But if you understand the bounce, motion causes motion. I'm not trying to, Kenny, I'm not trying to cut him before he moves. I'm not trying to do that. I want him to move because I want to react off the movement. So when I do this, I don't really care about trying to hit him in the ribs or cut him in the ribs. What I care about is the motion. So can you come over here, please? So when you stay there. So when he motions, that's all I want to see is that motion. Because when he gets that motion, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to motion low and go high. If he touches my hand, I'm going to go high. He'll never, once he touches my hand, he cannot bring his hand fast enough up or back to stop this motion. It'll always, don't forget, with an edge weapon, that's scarring his face. Now he's doing this, grabbing his face and looking at his face, because you're not just going to keep going, because your face just got cut. Okay? So I went from here, and I notice I cut his face. I'm not trying to kill him, so I'm not cutting across his artery. I'm doing this and scarring him across the face. You understand? So that will make you think if you got a long scar across your face, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Would you be, how enthusiastic would you be when you did this?
You see this?
You did this and you look at your hand and you see a river of blood.
It takes your spirit.
It kills your spirit. So what about this? It's a great technique. And when I do this, an emotion across the face. This will work for you 100 out of 100 times. Why? Because once he does this,
Never sees it.
So there's no way. Let's say Kenny was super fast and he blocked this and this. Okay? You're not going to use two hands to block this. Two hands to block this and then try to use it. No. You're going to use both. You're going to be like this. You're going to use both hands because it's an edge weapon. I don't trust myself to use one hand. So when I did this and he did that, what's stopping me from doing this? Nothing. So I always win this game, Kenny, no matter how old I get. I could be old as dust. I'll go like this, you try to grab it, and I'll bring it up there. I'll go here and grab it, and I'll just grab it. But I understand if I said, hey, there you go, right across the face. All I got to do is this, right across the face. There's nothing you could do about it. I motion low and come across your face. Now, what's beautiful about that, once again, I like it because I could threaten him. I don't want to use my knife, sir. Please walk away from me. And he will tell you because you're old and because he's young and he's athletic, oh, you ain't do nothing with that knife, old man. I'll stick it up your behind. I've heard that done. I've heard that said when it's two young guys. I'll stick that knife up your behind. You got one shot. Okay? I got one shot, so you think I'm going to stab you so you can grab my one knife, or you think I'm going to go like this so you can grab my arm and wrestle with me and overpower me. No, I'm going to go like this and come right across your face, and you'll never see it coming. Professor V was 87 years of age. He used to do this to me, and I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, and I could never stop it. Because what he used to do to me was like this. He goes, David, you got to understand, you got to go with, no one's going to ignore the motion when it comes to a knife. And he used to do this, bam. He used to love to do that. This, and bam, backhand right in my face. And I'll be like, damn, I'm so focused on get his knife, get his knife, get his knife. Because we used to do with the knife. He used to stay with the knife and go like this. And he used to go like this and fake it, come up. But he would go, hey, bang. And I would say, damn, never catch it. 87 years of age. So I know it works because I still feel the shot to the face. I still feel the sting in my face from hundreds of times, not one or twice, hundreds of times that he's caught me with it. So I practice my behind off to know how to sell it. Yo, please, sir, stay with it. I'll cut you. I'll cut you. Right there. Boom, boom. Done. All I need to do is mark your face. And as soon as I mark your face, if you get mad and try to charge me, boom, now my feet come in. See, I'm not going to use the knife. Because as soon as you do this, and you figure, oh, let me come in, oh, my legs is waiting for you, not the knife. So guys, this technique will never fail you. So practice. Low, high. Let him block it. Low, high. Block the other way. The other way. Low, high. Block two hands. Low, high. Block both hands out. Low, high. Block both hands out. Low, backhand. Again, low, backhand. Again, low punch. Again, low, high. Other hand straight. Down, across. Again, down, across. Give me that down. See, I want to see that hand. I want to see that motion. When your hands are up, I want to see that. It'll work every single time. All you got to do is learn how to see this motion, that motion, this motion, that motion, this motion, that motion, this motion. Practice any motion that he can possibly give you off of this, off of this. Practice every motion. He's going to try to defend this. And you look, you take a picture of it. Take a picture of this and see where you are. Take a picture and understand the opportunities you have here. So don't count on this. Count on your knowledge. Count on your practice. Count on the fact that you put the reps in so you know you got it. When you got 3 seconds left on the scoreboard, 3 seconds left, you know I only got one shot. I can't mess it up. That's the technique you go to.
Guys, as always, our content, guys, is for self-protection purposes only, especially when we're talking about the edge weapon. For personal protection purposes only, guys. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, subscribe. Drop us a like, guys. Let us know what you liked about this video. Give us your comments, guys. Thank you very much. Peace.